All right, so let's talk about the WNBF Hercules and why I consider it to be a special place. It all starts in 2007. 2007 was my second show. I was going for a novice class win. I took second place on my first show, which was the Long Island Experience 2006. My best friend, someone who was very special to me and my group of friends, passed away in 2006. So 2007 was more of like one of those things where the show competing was dedicated to him. So it's a very special show. I ended up winning my class. It's very good memories to have won there, and all the emotional stuff tied to it, all my friends there. It was just great. Let's fast forward to 2012 Hercules. 2012 Hercules was actually the first pro card Team SUF has ever won. Tyrone Robinson won that bantamweight class and got his pro card. It put us on the map. It was a great kickoff to all that has happened since. The next year, 2013, we came in, we brought Cody up. We were trying to get that pro card for a while for Cody. We wanted to make a really strong run at it. We had Fred Miller as well. We brought a good team into that Herc. And what made that Hercules great was not only did Cody win his pro card, Fred won his pro card. One of our fit body competitors, Jess, she won the pro card. So we won 3 pro cards in the same night and also captured the overall. So amazing achievement, amazing accomplishment. But the worry for me became, I couldn't sleep for a couple of days after that, because it was like, wow, like how do you live up to this? What do you do next? And that became my obsession until the next year, 2014. Expectations were very high after winning 3 pro cards and an overall in one show. So we came into 2014, stacked the team up, brought in people like Josh, Kevin, and Brandon, and we came in and did the same thing. We won 3 pro cards, all in bodybuilding this time. It was lightweight, the light heavyweight, and heavyweight, and we won the overall. So it was crazy to do something that seemed almost impossible, and then to do it back-to-back years. So it was a good thing to solidify that that run, and to make sure that it was not a fluke. It definitely was not a fluke. Sometimes so much crazy shit happens that I forget. I was looking back at some of the photos from 2014. I forgot that there was a whole nother dynamic to that run. For 2014, we saw that had they put Heather Drake, our world champion from 2013, on the poster for the Hercules, which was odd, but hey, we'll take it. So because that happened, we decided to bring Heather to the show. So we brought up Josh and Brandon. Heather Drake was there. She was on the poster. She was going to be an awards presenter. So at the end of the day, to have won those 3 pro cards and win the overall, and to have our team captain, our world champion there to crown them. Again, this is something that I couldn't have even envisioned being so perfect. Then 2015 rolls around. At the end of 2014, I didn't know what was going on. I thought that 2015 was going to be more of like a rebuilding year. Then the calls started coming in, and I bumped into this guy, Andrew. Cody found me this guy, Andrew Usoro, and I was like, whoa, this guy, I don't know, man. I don't want to be chasing stuff, but like this guy has it to be something big. And immediately, even in January, the Herc is in June. I'm talking January now. I saw it. I saw it in my head. I said, this guy can win it. This guy can do it. We can do it 3 times in a row. And that became like my obsession. I saw it in my head in January, where it was like the passing of the torch from Cody to Brandon to Andrew, and the planning became everything around that. It was a big gamble to plan so intensively for that to happen, I know, but it all paid off. We made sure that Cody was there, Brandon was there, and, obviously Andrew was there because he was competing. It was just great to eventually win. Andrew won the pro card, he won his class, and he won the overall. So 3 years in a row, we were able to win the bodybuilding overall at the WNBF INBF Hercules. It was a great achievement to have that picture, that I in my head mentally saw in January, to have all three of them on stage together, the passing of the torch, and to make that reality was priceless. To be called on stage and to congratulate Andrew, it was something I'll never forget. It really was a great accomplishment. And then also on a side note, for whatever reason, I'm not going to criticize, but for whatever reason, for 2 years, 2 or 3, maybe 2 years, they didn't do the helmets as the trophies for the Hercules. And we thought they were going to be back for 2015, but we were wrong. We didn't know that until the day of the show. But Cody came up, and Cody had a custom-made Shao Kahn mask. So Cody rolls up to the show, full suit, and a Shao Kahn mask. There's no words to even describe that sight and that vision. But he brought the mask. So the beautiful thing was that the show did not provide helmets. We brought our own and then brought it on stage. And Andrew was wearing the Shao Kahn mask on stage, and that photo eventually made it onto the poster. So it was just great that, on top of that achievement, we were able to put our stamp on it just a little bit more by bringing our own helmet. Just happened to be by chance. And we're able to put that on Andrew, and he was able to wear that on stage. So that was great too. And then the next year, which was last year, 2016, we missed the overall in bodybuilding, which whatever. It is what it is. Another great competitor won it, but we were able to then sneak in and win the figure overall this time. So that was the first time for that too. So technically, there's 4 years in a row we've been able to capture an overall at that show. So, you can't guarantee what's going to come next. I know that there's some great competitors coming to this year's Hercules in bodybuilding, in figure, in fit body. You never know what's going to happen. No one can guarantee wins. But up until this point, it has been an amazing run at that show, and it's been a lot of hard work and a lot of dedication put forth by the athletes. And it just really has been, something that, I'll never forget. Even when coaching's long gone for me, I'll always be able to look back at that run at the Hercules, and it's been something special.